All right, folks, welcome to Give Me Five. Yesterday we played you a bunch of sound that was from the day after the horrific Boston Marathon bombing, and it was the media rushing to judgment, blaming some white supremacist or patriot right-winger because it was tax day, it was Patriots Day. They brought up Timothy McVeigh. They couldn't wait to blame it on somebody who was not a Muslim fundamentalist. They were hoping, they were praying it was a white guy in some instances. Well, now, over a year later, we have Ronan Farrow on MSNBC trying to blame the fact that the two brothers, who were obviously radicalized Islamic fundamentalists, jihadists, based on all evidence, but he's trying to pin the blame on MMA, mixed martial arts. I kid you not. Watch.
At the people behind this tragedy, the Tsarnaev brothers. Dzhokhar, as we've discussed, remains in confinement in federal prison. He has no contact with other prisoners and little contact with the outside world. Questions remain about his older brother, Tamerlan, and his motivations for the bombing. Before he died, Tamerlan paid a visit to their native Dagestan. Tamerlan, like many young men there in Dagestan, studied mixed martial arts. It's a robust martial arts culture there, and that's part of what drew him into the scene there.
Oh, it must be the mixed martial arts. It couldn't have been the radicalization at the mosque that we know about. It couldn't have been talking to his jihadist mother that we know about. No, it was mixed martial arts. I'm telling you, folks, they'll go to any lengths. Here's the next one.
We're going to take a closer look with the help of our collaboration with the data mining startup, Vocative.
This is fight night in the Chechen capital of Grozny.
I think MMA is the sport of the peoples of the Caucasus and for the Chechens.
In America, kids play basketball, football, and baseball. In Chechnya and in Dagestan, where Tamerlan and Dzhokhar Tsarnaev spent part of their childhood, they wrestle and do martial arts. Fighting is a way of life. For a few people here, so is extremism.
You know, as our friend Tim Graham of the Media Research Center points out, this misses the notion of radical Islam as the inspiration for the bombings. In fact, Tamerlan, the brother Tamerlan, was known as the symbol of Islam. I mean, come on. This is insane. I mean, maybe the guy, played bingo. Maybe bingo radicalized him. Let's go to the next fight.
Beslan Isayev is one of many fighters here trying to use his sport as a way out.
It's in our blood. Fighting, battles, wrestling, all of it. It's in our genes.
It was in Tamerlan Tsarnaev's blood as he trained to box. Named for the infamous conqueror who killed millions in the 14th century, Tamerlan allegedly descended into radical Islam after his Olympic dream ended. Was one outlet replaced by the other? We don't know. What we do know is that for many people here, MMA is like a religion.
This building is the holiest of holies.
All right, MMA is like a religion. You're following this? He turned to radical Islam after he failed to make the Olympic team on MMA. So somehow it's MMA's fault that he turned to radical Islam. Was it one outlet turning to another? We don't know. Yeah, we do know that he turned to radical Islam and he blew people up and killed people because of it. By the way, he was known as the sword of Islam. He was known as the sword of Islam. This is a horrifically pitiful attempt by MSNBC and Ronan Farrow to turn the attention away from radical Islam and jihad to MMA, mixed martial arts. Pathetic, Ronan. Thanks for giving me 5 on the Steve Malzberg Show on Newsmax Television.
Breaking news.